Okay, so today we will take a look at red swastika. Okay, so how many questions you have completed?
All 15.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's start with question 1 first. So what question is this?
The place.
Yep, the place, right? So what you do? You write down the value for each place, right? Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me what is this unit?
Rounds.
Yeah, good. And then?
And
Very good. Did you do this step?
100.
Yeah. Did you do this step? Then what is this?
1,000.
Hey, you haven't answered me. Did you do this step or not?
No.
Why no? Why no? Then the next after 1,000 is?
10,000.
Huh?
Uh,
After 1,000 is 10,000. Okay, good. Okay, then subsequently lah, right? Okay, so they say 3 million. So basically this is 3 million, right? And then 700. Which one is okay? All are 700, right? And then what? 34,000. Which one is 34,000? Which one is 34,000?
the first.
These three, right?
Yeah.
And then they say what? 205. So which one is 205 between these three? Which one is 205? Can you see? Is it big enough? So which one is 205? Between these three. 1, 2, 3. Which one is 205? Okay, the first one is what?
0 to 5.
This one is?
Yes. 205.
Then the last one is?
250.
Then which one is 205?
2.
Okay, good. So the answer is?
2.
Yeah. Okay, that's how you do this question. Did you get this correct? Why not? You choose what? Wait. So 205, right? Can you see? 205, right? Right? This is 205, right? Answer me. Yes or no? 205, right?
Yeah.
So this is 2, right? 1 is what?
1 is 0 to 5.
English.
25.
Okay. So how come you still get it wrong? Huh? Okay, good. Next. Okay, this question. What question is this?
It's a fraction.
Yeah, fraction. And there is a common mistake you always like to make for such question. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay. So, okay, what's the common mistake you make? If you don't know what common mistake you make, you will not know how to find the correct answer. What's the common mistake you make? You always make. What is the common mistake? You see, you don't even know what is the common mistake you make. Your mistake is what? Your mistake is you don't know whether you use 10 divided by 7 or you use 7 divided by 10. That's your common mistake. Because there are only 2 ways to solve this question, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So it's either 10 divided by 7 or 7 divided by 10. So which one is which one? So how do you solve this question? Like, how do you decide whether it's this method 1 or method 2? How to decide?
Change it to fraction.
Nope. It won't help because 10 divided by 7 is 10 over 7. 7 over 10 is, 7 divided by 10 is 7 over 10. So both are fractions. So you change it to fraction, it doesn't help. So how do you decide? Oh, how do you decide which one divided by which one? What did I teach you? I asked you to. When it comes to, you have no idea which one divided by which one, you need to give yourself a,
Example.
what example you give yourself? Go ahead, give me the example. Simple example, quick, go. If you cannot give yourself an example, you cannot solve such question also. Give me an example, come. Give me an example on money, about money. Come.
J has $10.
Okay, and then? J has 10 and then?
Dylan has
Dylan. You see, Mrs. Lee bought 10 meter of ribbon, so J has 10.
he gave
Okay. So J has 10, so J gives what? Yeah, give. Mrs. Lee bought this, give 7 students, so J has 10, he gives 7 what? He gives I mean basically he has, I mean J has $10, right? Then he gives to what? Continue.
7.
Why you choose 7? Does it make your life easier, or you want to choose another number? When I ask you for example, doesn't mean you need to use the exact number. Okay?
5.
Hold on. Yeah, 5. Very good. You choose a very good number. Okay, good. Yep, you have chosen a very good number. Okay, it gives to 5 students. Okay, good. Very good. So that means, so in this case, so what you are actually finding, so J has 10 and then he gives it to 5 students. So what you are actually finding?
How much
Okay, how much? Like, quick.
money did he give each student?
Very good. So how do you get that answer? So how much J gives to each student? Okay, very good. So in this case, what do you need to do? What's the operation? Yep, come, quick. Don't give me like divide, then full stop. Then can you give me a complete sentence?
10 divided by 5
Complete sentence.
equals to 2.
Good. So similarly, so you choose method 1 or method 2?
Method 1.
Very good. So 10 over 7, you just match. Which one is 10 over 7 here? So you just use your calculator. 10 over 7, use your calculator, quick.
1, 3 over 7.
Okay, so which is the answer?
Number 3.
Very good. So next time whenever you get such a question, right, I need you to give this example plus the working. Let me look at your working. Okay, I'm not very happy with your answer 1. First thing first, there is no working at all. And you don't tell me this is called estimate. This is not a question of estimate. Why you refuse to write down the working for question 1? Why? You think you are very good already? You know question 1, right? Question 1 is about what?
Place.
Place. So what do you need to do for such question?
Write down the list.
Then where is the working then? And did you tell your mom this is estimate?
No, I never.
Okay. So why didn't you write down the working? Why? What's your reason for not writing down the working? You think you are very good, is it? Do you think you are very good already? So you don't need to write working or what? Why? I need an answer for that. Come, why? Why you refuse? Lazy or what? What do you promise me?
Write down the working.
Then, for question 1, where's the working? So when are you going to write down the working then? When?
When I do the paper.
What's the date today? 18. So when are you going to do working? When? Tell me when.
When I do the paper, which is maybe Sunday or Monday.
Can I say from today onwards? You should write down working for every assignment I give you. Tell yourself, from 18th onwards, I am going to write working for every question. Repeat after me. Go.
From 18 onwards, I'm going to write down all the working.
Okay, repeat one more time.
From 18 onwards, I'm going to write down the working.
Okay, good. Okay, so what question is this? Question 3. What question is this?
Finding what's in the
Yep, finding what is in the box. So for this question, right, what I always talk about, the technique is, you have a equal sign here, and then this is the equal sign, then this is what? This is called the left hand side, right? LHS, right? Then this side is RHS, right? Am I right? So what you need to do is, you need to sub in the value from 1, 2, 3, 4 and see which one will give you the left hand side, and the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, so I test 1 first. So what do I get for 1? Can you see or not? Is it small enough or is it big enough for you to see? Okay, good. I need full sentence when it comes to answering.
34.
Good. So this is 34.59. So is this the answer?
No.
Okay, good. So next. Come, quick.
345.9.
Very good. So is this the answer?
Yeah.
Good. So that means the answer is?
Number 2.
Okay, good. Did you write down the working?
My math teacher told us to put the working.
Okay, this is also one of the working, okay? This is also one of the working, okay? But at least you have written down some working, okay? Which is I'm happy about, okay? So you can also do it this way, okay? So what you do here is use divide, right? But what I'm trying to do here is times. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to test and then see which one is correct. Get my point? I'm testing each. Okay? Good. Okay, question 4. So what happened to question 4?
This conversion.
Yeah, conversion. So very good. These days you get to identify what type of question it is. That is the first step. So so what you need to do, you need to convert. So basically this question is similar to, okay, you need to find 1, 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, which one is this, right? So what you do is you need to convert what? You need to convert this 70.03 km, you need to split it into, because clearly they want you to split it into what? They want you to split it into km and m, right? Good. So how many km you have for 70.03? How many full kilometer you have out of this? Oh, I give you a simple example first. So let's say I give you like $1.12. So out of this, how many full dollars you have? So you split to dollar and cents, right? So how many full dollar you have in this $1.12? How many full dollars you have? One, right? Yeah, one. And then how many cents you have? Very good. That's how you split. So similarly, so how many full 1 kilometer you have? 70, right? So that means once you write down 70, that means it helps you eliminate 1, 2 is not correct really. Make sense? So it's between 3 and 4. Okay, so now ask yourself, so after the 70 kilometer, what you are left with is, what you are left with?
03.
What 03? 0.03, right? 0.03, right? Can you see? There is a point, right? Because you so-called you take out the 70 already, right? Can you see you take out the 70?
Yeah.
So you're left with the 0.03, right? So 0.03 is 0.03, right? Alright? So 0.03 kilometer, so it goes to how many meter? What's the conversion? Times or divide? So okay, this is kilometer to meter, so it's big to small or small to big? Big to small. So yeah, so it means big to small, so you need to times or you need to divide? So can I ask you, big to small, why divide? Why not times? Or how you memorize?
Because if you times makes it bigger.
Yep, it makes it bigger. Correct. So that means you are following this logic. Bigger unit to smaller unit, I need to divide so that it makes it smaller. You are saying that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I give you one example. One meter is how many centimeter? Oh, okay. So since this is too hard, I give you the simple one. $1 is how many cents? $1 is how many cents? Okay, then 1 hour.
50
Huh?
cents and 50 cents.
Okay, 50 cents, 50 cents, so add up. You can use calculator. 50 add with 50. Huh? What do you say? 100. 1 hour is how many minutes?
60 minutes.
So, yeah. So, okay. When it comes to conversion, or when it comes to other question, in case, you always, I realize you always have problem with, you don't know whether you should divide or times, or which number divide by which number, or which number times which number. What you should do in such circumstance? Like you are confused. Should I times? Should I divide? Should I take 10 divided by 7, or should I take 7 divided by 10? So what you should do when it comes to such situations?
If it's not
Very good. Give yourself a simple example. Not example, simple. Okay? Because this is the question. I want to give myself a simple example so that then this simple example can give me an insight. Right? You know what's the meaning of insight? Insight means it will give you an understanding. Whether you should times or divide, or whether it's 10 divided by 7 or 7 divided by 10 in this case. Okay? So come back to this. So now you need to ask yourself, between hour and minute, which one is bigger? Hour is bigger than minute, right? Right? Then between dollar and cent, which one is bigger? Dollar and cent, which one is bigger? I mean the unit wise, which one is bigger?
The unit,
Just basically dollar and cent lah, which one is bigger? So now you tell me, hour and minute, hour is bigger than minute. So dollar and cent, which one is bigger? Dollar and cent, which one is bigger? Dollar is bigger. Is it so hard or not? Which one is bigger? You want $1 or you want 1 cent? That's the question you ask yourself, right? Which one is bigger? You want $1 or you want 1 cent? Come on. So then with that understanding, then dollar is of course bigger than. That's the question you ask yourself to decide which one is bigger. Why is it so hard? Okay. So now you agree that this is dollar is bigger than cent, hour is bigger than minute. So that means the conversion here is what? Big to small, right? Okay. So when it comes to big to small, ask yourself, what is the conversion here? Times or divide? So 1 divide by what? To get 100. Times or divide? Just on this. So 1 to 100. How do you get what? How do you get 1 to 100? You divide or you times? You want, okay, so you say divide, right? So 1 divided by what give you 100 if you divide? Similarly, 1 to 60. Divide or times? That means how do you get 1 to 60? You divide or times? Divide or times? Divide or times? 来 Okay, what is bothering your mind? I ask you divide or times, just give me an answer.
讲错不用紧，
Yep,
讲，
yep,
你不要这样浪费时间，要想讲就讲出来，
yep. Go ahead, confidently.
人家数1、2、3 answer。
Divide, okay, good. Very good. So if you choose, let's say you choose both divide, right? Then another question I ask you is, you use 1 divided by what give you 100? Similarly, 1 divided by what give you 60? If you think of it as divide. Okay, what divide operation will give you? It makes the number bigger or smaller when you divide.
divide makes the operation smaller.
Smaller, right? So 1 to 100. So is from 1 to 100 is bigger or smaller? No, I mean 1 to 100. So your 1 now become 100.
1 to 100 is bigger.
Bigger, okay. So in order to be bigger, so does it make sense to divide or not? Does it make sense to divide? Does it make sense?
No.
So you see, I don't want to teach you you should divide or you should times, because when I teach you, you can forget. It always shows me, never fail. So I want you to think on your own. When you use divide, does it make sense? 1 divided by something to 100. Does it make sense? So when it doesn't make sense, what you should do? Correct. That means next time you shouldn't ask yourself, the question you ask yourself is not that, oh, I should divide or I should times. You should know why you divide, why you times. That is a more important question. Okay? Just blindly remember, oh, I blindly divide, I blindly times. That is useless. But it seems to me, just like I asked you, $1 equals to how many cents, you have problem. I also don't know why you have problem. Okay, so I'm going to give you something you need to go back and memorize, which is called the conversion, basic conversion. Okay, so basic conversion, like okay, let me just okay, $1 equals to 100 cents, and then 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. Okay, 1 minute equals to how many seconds? Like 1 minute equals how many seconds? Well, all these are very basic stuff, and you must know.
60.
Why 60? or you are thinking of a different answer. Okay, and then 1 kilometer is how many meter? 1,000. And then 1 meter is how many centimeter? 100. This one is must be by heart. Okay, this one is by heart. Okay, so it's okay. You don't have to copy it down, because you can go back and watch the video, right? But what I'm trying to say is, this you must memorize by heart, and your mom should help me to test you this almost every day.
你今天看了 video 你抄下来。
Yep. So you don't have to copy anything, by the way, because
Go home, copy.
yep, go home copy. So spend time copying at home.
我 test 你。
Yep. So that means those things, when I put a star from today onwards, those you need to memorize by heart, and you need to know it very well. When I ask $1 how many cents, you should tell me 100 fast, within like 2 seconds. Okay, you cannot think. Thinking is too much already, and there's nothing to think. Okay, so can you start to see big to small conversion? Okay, big to small conversion. Can you see $1 to $1 is 100 cents. 1 hour is 60 minutes, right? So big to small conversion. So can you see that big to small, the number will be bigger or smaller? Big to small, the number will be bigger or smaller? So the number, okay, let's say take this example. Okay, so it's a big to small operation, right? So the number from 1 change to what? 100, right? So can you see the number is actually increase, right? How to increase? What's the operation to increase? What's the operation to increase the number? Times. Okay, so next time when I ask you, you should times or divide? You choose times. I will ask you, why times? The reason is the number changed from 1 to 100, so the number actually increases. So in order to increase the number, I should times. That is the reason for times. I don't want you to blindly memorize, oh, times 100, divide by 100. Useless. Get my point? Okay, so another way. So when I give you $1 equals to 100 cents, that means this is called what? This is called left to right operation. you also need to know right to left. Meaning 60 minutes is how many hours?
1 hour.
Yep, it's good that you know. But if I test you from left to right, you should be able to know right to left as well. It's just like 1 plus 1 equals to 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay? So I'm not asking you to memorize just 1 plus 1 equals to 2. I also want you to know 2 minus 1 is also 1. Okay? So left to right, right to left, that means you need to know from left to right, right to left. That's called you know. So when your mom tests you, please take $1 is 100 cents, 100 cents, ask for how many dollars. Okay? You test like this. Or you can actually you can also change the value. So don't need to like 400 cents. So it goes to how many dollars? So it makes sense is $4. Okay? So when it comes to the 400 cents to $4, okay, then I will allow you some time to do the calculation. Okay? But for the basic one meaning all these are basic. You shouldn't take too much time. Okay? Anything not this one, let's say I give you an example. 180 seconds. It goes to how many minutes? Then you take some time, fine with me. Okay? Because this is not basic already. It requires some calculation. Okay? Then you take like maybe 10 seconds or 20 seconds.
3 minutes.
Okay? 3 minutes is too long already. I mean, okay, yeah, this answer is 3 minutes lah. This answer is 3 minutes. Okay? But in order to get the answer, I'm expecting like 20 seconds.
Look how you get 3 minutes is long.
Yep. So how do you get? You also working. Okay? Don't tell your mom estimate. Don't tell your mom I just know the answer. There is no such thing. Okay?
How you know?
Working. Okay? No working, even you get it correct, I also take it as wrong. Okay, so come back to this. Okay, so just now what we say, from big to small, we should times because the number increase. This is called number. Arrow up means increase. Okay, so you times. So 0.03 kilometer equals to how many meter? You times what? Kilometer to meter. What is the basic conversion? You want to refer back to this? Which one you should be looking at? Which one should we be looking at? Quick.
1 km.
Okay. So what is the factor?
1,000.
1,000. Good. So you times 1,000. Wait, is the fan too much for you? Is the fan too much for you?
No.
Then how come you are like, you have a runny nose? You keep sneezing. What happened to you? So this is the answer lah. So which is the answer? 3 or 4?
4.
Very good. Did you get this correct? Let me see your working. Did you write down your working? No, okay. So no working. Okay, no working. And in fact, yep. In fact, I know why you are wrong already. The main reason you get it wrong because you don't even know this page well enough. Okay? Good? Okay? Next. Okay, I want you to realize one thing. Without knowing all the basic stuff, right, you will never be able to answer questions. It's always the case. Okay? So, question 5. Okay, what question is question 5, by the way? What question is question 5?
It's
Measurement, right? Good. Okay, good. Like, so measure the length of table and finds that is 10 hand spans wide. You know what's hand span or not? This one lah. This is called 10 hand span. Sorry, my drawing is not very good. So this is your thumb, and then this is your first finger. Okay. So that means one hand span is 13.6. So basically it says 10. So what is the operation? One is 13.6, 10 of them. So what's the operation?
13.6.
I want full sentence. Good. So what's the answer?
136.
Yeah, I didn't catch.
136.
So what's the answer? Which one? You look here first. What's the answer? 2. Okay. So did you get it correct? Yes or no? Let me see your working. What you plus? What you plus? What you plus? First thing first, did you understand the question or not? The question, it says is 10 hand spans wide, and then one hand span is 13.6. Why you plus?
I didn't know what hand.
Okay, if you didn't know what is hand span, you have a phone, right? You have a dictionary, right? Okay. Why not you take your initiative 自动 to check out what is the meaning of hand span? So what you normally do? Let's say I give you an assignment, you don't know what to do. What you will do? Guess. Estimate. That's not the right way to do questions. The right way to do question is I give you something. If you don't understand, you should go and what? You should go and what? First you can ask. Before you ask me, what you can do? What you can do? Before you ask, what you can do? But obviously you didn't ask me lah. Huh, you don't know? You don't know what you can do? Search, right? Search where?
Dictionary.
Exactly. Do you have this habit? Let's say I ask you to do something, you don't know how to do. Before you ask, you should go and do research yourself first. These days, you can search online. Ask your friend, ask your mom, ask your brother, or ask me. But before you can ask us, you can always ask yourself first. Okay? This shows your laziness. Okay? Question 5. Oh, question 5, done deal. Question 6. Yeah, what question is this? Looks very familiar to me. Oh yeah, I have some additional question for you, right? Last week, remember? Draw the height. This question reminds me of that. Have you finished that?
Yeah.
Good. Let me take a look at that. Those questions. I gave you on a piece of paper actually.
Yeah.
Um,
哇，你是做么干的呢？弄到这么晚。
I drew it for you. Next time recycle paper use a clip lah, just clip them all together lah, so you don't get confused. All recycle paper is clip. So this shows that you need to learn to organize your things. I remember I give you 4 because I fold one paper into 4 of them. Okay, do you remember the homework or not?
Yeah.
Okay,
got
good.
two.
Do you remember you got 2?
Yeah, I got two.
Okay, good.
I use my ruler.
Oh, okay, good.
你全部抄下来就不要了咯。
Yeah, you see? Yep. So learn to be organized also.
自己抄这一本书本了，就不要这些别的了。
I remember it's a blank page. It's not full scape. There are no lines.
Yeah.
Okay. Learn to organize your stuff. Huh?
放在一个八，
I don't know where to keep the clip.
Okay, wait.
跟那个八
Okay.
进去。
Come here. Show me how do you look. Okay. Label 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 figures first.
自己去做，没有跟你整理的。你不整理，我就是不。
Okay. Label 1, 2, 3, 4 first. And take out your ruler. 2 rulers.
没有拿，什么都没有拿是吧？
Ruler. Yeah.
有的嘞，
有啊，我的袋。
pencil 有没有拿？
You need 2 rulers, by the way. I think I returned you your ruler also. The metal one. That's very good.
导南是这个嘛？这是导南呀。是导
How come you never make it clear to your mom?
是导南吗？
There is no indication. So what is this?
It's the
导南啊，
Then why didn't you make it clear? Even I don't know.
导南啊，
Write down. Since you are already writing the subject title, why not you make it clear for everybody to know? Is 1 ruler enough? How many rulers you need? Okay. Come. Show me 2 rulers. Keep the rest. And out of all rulers, why you choose this piece? Is there a reason you choose this piece? Answer me. Is there a reason why you choose this piece?
看是
Or you have no idea? You don't even know why you choose this piece? Or just convenience sake? 顺便. So, is there a reason why you choose this piece? So what's the reason you choose this piece?
Still enough.
Pardon?
Still bring one more.
I thought you have another 2. I mean, out of all these 3, why you take out this piece, I'm asking. Why not the other one? Remember that day, which ruler we use? Remember or not?
The long
Then?
one.
Then when you do this question, you use which one?
I use the metal one and the long one. The one in the
Okay.
pocket.
Okay, good. Show me how you do. Show me for the figure 1 first. Okay, come sit here, please. Sit here.
answer 问题要快，不讲
sit here.
大声。
Yeah, slowly. Yeah, just sit here. Easier for me to see your working and everything. Good. So, show me how you get figure 1, the height. So what you need to do first? Identify the. Which one is the baseline? Show me. Okay, closer. You still have a lot of gap. Okay, which one is the base? Okay, good. This is the base. How to find the height? Go. Draw. Wait. Why you end here?
Because the point is
The point is here. Okay. Then you stop here already. No, I'm asking you why you stop here.
because the point is there.
So you draw, right? So you draw here. You draw here or you draw here? You draw the left or the right?
Draw the line at the point.
Yeah lah. So you draw here or here? Right side, right? Okay. So here, if you draw, why you move? Okay. Here, if you draw, right? You draw. That means you draw until here, right? Pass me a pencil without moving.
昨天叫他准备，不要准备，没有了。
You see, you have a lot of bad habits.
我问准备好了没有？准备，这样你这个 pencil 可以动动。我就不要
Only
动
have。one pencil.
你不会去买
Serious?
没有那种 sharp 的 pencil 你不会放的。
Wait, you only have one pencil? Seriously?
No, I like mechanical pencil.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you have only one mechanical pencil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have other pencils?
讲过。
Normal one? Why that one you don't like? Why?
他东西喜欢拿的，桌子上也是有一个 mechanical pencil，我跟你丢掉。他不要收拾嘛，
Oh.
不要收拾。
这个黄色的，
我
黄色的我没有。
You have lead or not? Do you have lead?
Yeah.
Cher.
我跟他整理了，我叫他叫了3次，他不要，全部给他丢掉。
Never mind. Just use a pen first. Okay. Take out a pen. Okay. Draw one. Draw. Dotted line. You know the dotted line or not?
Yeah.
8 out of 15. Okay. Next one. Okay. So that means this is the height, is it? That means the dotted line is the height, is it? Okay. Answer leh. You just drawn leh. So that means you are telling me the dotted line is the height lah.
They hit the point.
Yeah lah. So just me lah. Just dotted line is the height, is it?
No, because it didn't hit the point.
Which point? Which point you talking about?
The C.
Okay lah. Slightly off. So let's say I assume it hit the C. So is it the height? Wrong. Okay. Find the base. Park the ruler. That ruler, come. You need to move until the ruler hit the
Point.
which point?
C.
Which point?
C.
No.
The left.
You need to. Okay. So that means the height is along here. Okay. But which one is the one? You don't move this Which one is the one? You move until it hits the, because you see your this base you already use your ruler to cover the base, right?
Yeah.
So it's covered already. So that means your height must. So what is the point is not covered in this triangle?
This one.
So that means that is the point you should hit. So how to hit the point? With the ruler. Move to hit the point. Correct, that's the height. Okay, go with the dotted line. Don't move Bigger dot. I mean a bigger line dotted line not dot Okay, so that's the height. Okay. Then when you label the height, you put a H beside. Okay. 2. Where's your 2? Like, which one is the base? So your base, you cover all the points already, right? Good. So that ruler, move.
给他一支又跟你背，一支又跟你背，哎。
Use the ruler to cover both points. And then you only have 1 point left. That's the point you need to link. Right? Okay, dotted line means this. Okay? This is called dotted line. So how to indicate the height? Yep. Similarly, which one is the base? Where is the point you need to go through? Okay, go, quick. Okay, you need to manage, huh? One hand how to manage two rulers. Okay, then put the H. Last question. Give yourself more space. Okay, so one paper is 8 out of 15, then the other one? Or just one only?
没有 two，
Oh,
这
two.
个是什么的？应该是
Then the other one, what's the result?
那天那鲁朗的那天
鲁朗
鲁朗 eight 咯，15 8咯，
Okay.
全部都是15 8。
哦，全部都是 8 out of 15
最
啊。
好是那个什么 CHIJ。
Okay, so Nicholas, so 多少？
那个是你哥的，那个是15 11咯。
11 over 15. 哦，OK，
那个
good.
是最好的。
Okay, good.
其他的是 just pass 啊。是吧
Okay. Yeah, 其他的 pass.
？just pass。
Okay, good. So similarly, which one is the base here? They say AC is the base.
重做啊，
那个
重做。
They say AC is the base. So that means I should park my ruler.
that AC
你根本answer 错，他 explain 给你听，你不要想个整天，懂不懂？
Am I right? So which point I should hit? So I already cover. I already cover already. Okay, let me get it 90 degree first. So that means I need to move. So where I stop? Where I stop?
the point
Here, right? Am I right? So which one is the height? Which one is the height?
X
Which one is the XP?
3
Very good.
because
Yep.
still the same.
Yep. Bx and x, they refer to the same thing. Okay. Okay, we take a break. Okay. While we take a break, yeah, we take a break first.